The moon affects her as it does a woman, he thought.
Now the fourth house moon in Cancer, basic traditional rulership here is the stomach and women's breasts. And this is where all kinds of stomach problems come in, including ulcers. And it does include the very serious obesity cases. This is when they are not just eating for pleasure, when it stops being pleasurable. You are eating for security, emotional security. And since food can't give you very much emotional security, you can never get enough. So here, for the person who's looking for emotional security, you get the extremes of collecting and holding on. You know, the house is totally full of clutter. This is a very Cancer household. Cancer hangs out for emotional security reasons. Capricorn and Virgo hang on because it might be useful. They don't want to waste anything. And those water-earth combinations can really be totally drowned in clutter. And the essence of Cancer is, I'm a baby, I need someone to take care of me, I'm helpless. And when people feel that way, eat. It's the last instinct for security, at least I won't starve to death. But if you hate your body, if you're really angry at yourself for having the weight, then you're in trouble. Because it's the self-directed anger against the self, or frustration or guilt. That's what does the damage, not the few extra pounds. One of my friends in Denver, was an astrologer in Denver, who is definitely on the heavy side. She has Neptune right in the ascendant and Sun in Cancer. And she can get thin with heroic efforts, and then the weight comes back generally. But her father was an example. He lived to be in his 80s. All his friends died before he did. Nice thin friends. He was real fat, and he lived and was healthy right up into his 80s. So your attitude is the important thing. Your emotional attitude about yourself and your body. Your feeling of having some control over your own life, your own functioning. The people who eat compulsively, who can't stop from eating, are the ones that are in trouble. Then they better look at their emotional security needs, because that's where the problem is. So that kind of compulsive eating. Yep, you get a strong Cancer, and they're maternal. They feed everybody and themselves. Okay. So if there's any kind of stomach problem, you look to your emotional security. And you can do this kind of thing without a chart. You don't need a horoscope. You know what the problems are when you hear what the problem is in the life. You know what the psychological connection is. Because the nodes are connected to the moon. They're like two more moons in the chart. And that's our emotional security, our need to give security to others, or to have security from them. But it's almost always connected to emotional relationships. So concerned about those, and so you have to resolve you're going to enjoy life anyway,
even if your relationships aren't doing good. If they're not happy, you can still be happy.